Shots ring out during a home invasion early this morning.
Star City reporter Brandon Scott has more.
Police say neighbors called them after hearing gunshots early Tuesday morning at this apartment complex. It happened just after 1:30 a.m. Lincoln police say they were called to an apartment on 35th and Baldwin where they found a man with a cut on his head. The man told police 2 women had knocked onto the apartment door. When the man opened it, 2 men wearing black hoodies burst in and a struggle began. Police say one of the suspects fired 2 shots and then took off. Police are still looking for the 2 men and 2 women suspects, and police do not know what the suspects wanted from the victim. I'm Brandon Scott, Star City News.
Let's go to Brandon Scott live at the dog park.
Hi, Brandon Scott here, live at the Lincoln Dog Park. Behind me, as you can see, that has been the little dog park that the residents of the dog park have been having to take their dogs for the last 3 or 4 months, ever since July when construction started. But exciting times for people at the dog park. Just behind me, a new section of the dog park has been opened that has been under construction because of the watershed project. New paths, less trees, and more rooms for the dog to run. And while it's not completely open from construction yet, it's a step in the right direction. The Lincoln Dog Park underwent construction this summer as a part of the Holmes Lake Watershed project to improve water quality. Until just recently, the spacious dog park had been reduced to just a small square area that before the construction had begun was designated only for small dogs.
Since I've been here, I've come 4 or 5 times a week, and it's the greatest dog park in the world until we had to go into the little square lot that had nothing. Ellie is 65 pounds, and she needs a lot of space to run.
It just seems like the big dogs weren't getting enough exercise in the small area.
Just this week, a section of the dog park that had been closed since July because of construction has reopened. And while it is a step in the right direction, some dog owners are fed up with all the construction.
It's sort of like, okay, we're going to give you this little, 5-foot plot of land, and then we're going to give you a 5 foot and one more inch.
The ultimate goals of the Watershed Project are to improve water and vegetation habitat, as well as reduce sediment running into Antelope Creek, which flows through the dog park. Improved water quality is something dog owners are excited for.
I'm very excited about that because that was the downfall of this park, and it's great to have a place that you can bring your dogs off leash. I have a white dog, so clean water is really helpful if I don't have to bathe them every time we come.
Other improvements to the dog park include paved pathways as well as an added bridge. Also, erosion-protected stream banks will be added.
It's just going to look nicer. Before it was just kind of more of an open field and trails and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really excited for the new project to be completed.
While some have been frustrated with the construction and others are excited for it to end, some are completely content just taking their dogs out and enjoying a nice day at Lincoln's dog park.
This dog run is just a fantastic asset for the city of Lincoln. It's used a lot of very regular people. The dogs come, it's a place where they can really run. I've never seen a dog run like this anywhere. So this is a real asset for the city of Lincoln.
That was Star City's Aaron Kreinert. Thanks, Aaron. Nebraska City business owners and area residents are celebrating the reopening of the Iowa Highway 2 link that was closed by Missouri River floodwaters. For the past 4 months, people who commuted to or from the southeast Nebraska City had to use an alternate route that added an hour or more to hop over the bridge between the 2 states. City Administrator Joe Johnson estimated that some retailers lost 30% of their business during the 4 months the highway was underwater and needing repair. Construction crews completed most of the work 2 weeks ahead of schedule.
And let's take a look at the nation temperatures, please. Pretty warm in the Midwest, down in the south towards Texas, also very nice. You can see up in the Pacific Northwest, gets a little bit more chilly, 40s and 50s, but all in all, pretty moderate temperatures. Back to you guys. Sheen brought the massive suit against his former employer last March in an attempt to receive compensation on the 8 canceled episodes from Men's 8th season, which went on hiatus shortly after Sheen's dismissal. Reports say the actors will get an immediate payout of $25 million, which will spiral into $100 million in syndication profits over the next decade. Big Red wasn't quite ready for the best of the Big Ten this weekend. Sophomore quarterback Taylor Martinez threw 3 picks and completed just 50% of his passes as the Huskers were defeated 48-17 in front of a nationally televised audience at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison on Saturday night. In response to the loss, head coach Bo Pelini said, "We didn't make plays. I'm embarrassed. I apologize to the fans of Nebraska." The Huskers look to bounce back for their homecoming game this weekend against the 3-2 Ohio State Buckeyes. Men's Fitness Magazine has ranked UNL number 9 on its latest list of top 25 fittest colleges in America. UNL is joined on the list by 7 fellow Big Ten institutions, including top-rated Ohio State University. Men's Fitness narrowed their pool to a list of colleges with the largest enrollments and then averaged 3 indexes, a fitness index, a nutrition index, and a campus index to determine the fittest college.
Twitter trending and Facebook friending, Brandon Scott has what's hot in social media.
Brandon, what's the latest?
Hey guys, I'm Brandon Scott with this week's social media update. First off, Lincoln has its very own app as of last Thursday. The Lincoln Action Center app allows residents to report services and express concerns, non-emergency stuff, to the City of Lincoln through its website at lincoln.ne.gov. Users of the app can express all sorts of things like concerns about potholes, report graffiti, and all sorts of fun stuff like that. Second off, Facebook users beware. Hacktivist group Anonymous claims that they are going to kill Facebook this November 5th. The reason being that they say users don't have all the privacy controls that they think they do, and Facebook is taking advantage of their users. And it's safe to say the group may not just be blowing smoke, as they've already hacked into 70 law enforcement websites and the Syrian Ministry of Defense website already this week. And thirdly, with the aftermath of Kim Kardashian's brief marriage, some popular trends on Twitter are things that are longer than Kim Kardashian's wedding. And my favorite tweet came from William A. Twitch, who says, "Gary Coleman's legs were longer than Kim Kardashian's wedding." I'm Brandon Scott, and this has been your Star City News social media update.